What's going on, guys? James, Clock Gaming. It's been a while since I made a video for you guys, but right now a lot is happening. My room is a mess because I am moving off base. So I got approved to move off base because there's a new AFI saying that if you're 30 years or older and you are or have 6 months on station, you'll get selected to move off base. I got that email. I wasn't expecting it. 2-3 weeks later, I started that process. I kept up with it, and then I looked at maybe 10 or 15 places. I settled on one, and I'm super excited. So right now I have an official move-in date Monday, so I have to clear out the dorm, and then I got my keys today. It's Friday, so my official move-in is on Monday, but they gave me the keys today so that I can start moving small stuff. So that's what I'm doing right now, like all the jackets and coats and stuff, and some small boxes. All my kitchenette stuff I'll bring out there as well, and I just want to document that because it's been quite stressful. Moving off base is pretty expensive for out of pocket here for the first time, and then after that your OHA and all your other benefits will kick in after you've done your brief. But I'll talk about all that as the process goes on. Majority of things I have is just clothes and shoes. I didn't really, except for I have a Keurig. And then I just have all my toiletries and things that I need to handle. But other than that, I don't have anything in the fridge. It's just having to pack all this up again and then move it, because coming from tech school, I didn't have a lot. And then when I got to Japan, I started getting a lot more stuff. And then just over time, it's accumulated. So I think I have enough boxes. I have small boxes for some of the knickknacks and things, but I have my 2 luggages, the duffel bag that I have, so I can handle those things. Anything fragile, of course, I'll put in a box, and then I have microfiber towels for all that stuff. So let me get to some more packing, and then we'll go visit the property, and we'll check it out. Slowly moving in. I brought a couple things. My buddies are downstairs. They're helping me move. This is the second trip, but this is the new place. I'm excited. Traditional, modern, Japanese. Front door, small little mudroom to put your shoes before you step on the floor. Full kitchen, gas stove. This is my living room area. Full natural light. Right now it's a little bit cloudy, it's a little bit late. I have 1 bedroom here, 1 bedroom there, and then this is my balcony. Balcony's pretty sweet. It was one of the selling points for me. With everything closed, you can't really hear anything, but other than that, you have the full view of downtown. And this wraps around all the way. So sunset is out there. Sunrise, oh no, sunrise is down there. Sunset is on that side. Good morning. My first week at the new apartment. It's 11:30. And I just woke up. Right now, I just opened up the doors so that I don't have to use the AC. We have a nice breeze coming in. It rained the other day. It's actually, the sun's coming up. Well, the sun's already up, but it's a bit gloomy, as you guys can see, hopefully. I had some buddies over last night. They helped me with bringing up the furniture. So Notori is like a Japanese IKEA here in Japan, in Japan. So, or like Southeast Asia, or just in Asia in general, you'll see a lot of Notoris. I know there's a couple in the Philippines, and then of course other Asian countries will have them as well. But yeah, what I pretty much bought was bed frame, and then I have a dining table, which I'm really excited about because it was in the outlet section, and originally the table was probably like $280 or like $300, and I only got it for $100. So it fits 4, and it's the same color as my side table, and then it's gonna be the same color as my bed frame. So I'm trying to keep a slight cohesion of the color choices here. So, and then the other thing that I bought, I wasn't sure about what curtains to get. So this is just a sheer curtain for me to test the length and the width of it. So for the standard sliding door, that fits perfectly. So I now know the size for that sliding door, and then I know the sizes for the windows. The windows, I'll do a full length curtain. So each window will have a full length curtain. This is the only issue though. The height's the same, 198 centimeters from the rail to the ground, but the halfway point is I think 133 centimeters. So I might have to get a custom one made or special order that length. Because with these, I have the door open, so this might blow over there. Let's see. So I close this halfway. It's perfect. It fits fine. The pleats are fine. I'm not too worried about having single, double, or triple pleats, but I want something that will diffuse the light and pretty much block whatever, have some privacy at night pretty much. But yeah, the airflow here is really great. So let's see how long it takes for me to assemble the bed. And I've decided I'll probably make this my main room since it's one of the larger rooms, and I already have all my uniforms and stuff there. So let me set up the tripod for you guys, and then let's see how long it takes for me to build this thing. Probably a little time lapse for you guys. Whew. Done. Oh man. Okay. It's been a while since I built furniture, so that took quite a bit. You guys saw me go across the screws a couple times. That's just because I accidentally tightened them fully before having everything assembled, so everything was askew. So then I went around, loosened everything, and then put everything in, and then went around a couple times, tightening them evenly. And then I have space for the drawers to come out, so it doesn't really hit anything. And then I need to put the other two in, so let me put you guys back. And then I don't have a mattress yet. I bought this first to see the size that I need. I know what size I need, but I want to make sure it fit in this room. So I'm happy it does. Because at first I wanted to like turn it this way, because like feng shui, you're not supposed to have it like in the doorway, but for what I need, it's fine. And then I'm going to buy a side table that goes there, and then I'll probably either have a desk or just a rug. I'll probably get a rug that goes all underneath that, so I'm not worried about scratching the floor. But yeah, first piece done. Let me put the drawers in. Perfect. Hell yeah. That probably took about 40 minutes. It could have taken shorter if I just listened to the instructions a little bit better. But yeah, I have two full-size drawers, two small ones, and then another big one there. So I'm probably gonna get one that's like the same size as the bed, which is like a floor protector, so I'm not worried about scratching the floor. Shout out to Julian B on Twitch, follow her, she's really an amazing DJ. Now I have to take care of all this cardboard. My dining table, I'm excited to set up. It'll go here, and then I'll buy a carpet. A lot of stuff will have carpet because I'm worried about scratching the floor, and then I'll put like little felt things on the bottom of the feet so that it gives it more cushion. So, all right, done with the bed. I'll move you guys into the living room so I can clean up, and then we'll work on the dining table. I just want to say, I love how they packaged this because it was an outlet item and it was already fully assembled on the floor, but it was in their like outlet section. So when I bought it, they were like, "Oh, can you take it today?" I'm like, it's kind of heavy and I don't have my friends with me, so can I pick it up when I pick up the bed frame? And they're like, "Yeah, that works, we can do that." And then I was like, "Can you just assemble it for me and package it up?" I didn't know they were gonna like wrap it up all nice and neat and stuff like this, so I'm super surprised, but I love how they packaged it. It's as if it was brand new. Also, I am admiring the view so much. I keep getting distracted. So, you guys can probably see it in the background, but let me take you guys out real quick, just to take a break. Oh God, I'm out of breath. I'm out of shape. Close this side. Let me show you guys this. One of the reasons why I got this condo, or apartment rather, is because of this. Like, come on now. I'm on the top floor, and I don't have any neighbors, and my balcony goes all the way around. All the way around. Full, like, 180 of the whole building. This is my view every morning. Sunrise is on this side, and then I get sunset on that side, and fresh breeze. I don't really have to run my AC all that much. It does get humid. It is a tropical island, so it does get a bit humid. So every now and then, once or twice a week, I'll run the split ACs on dehumidify, and then I don't have to worry about mold or anything like that growing, but it just get a little bit humid here. All right, I freaking love it. All right, so table's done. I'll buy chairs, whatnot. Bed's done. I need to go find a really good mattress for myself because I'm kind of picky with the mattresses. And then rugs. So I'll probably measure out from the bed quite a bit. Bed's done. Look for the mattress. Take the trash out and put my crap away. All right. Let me clean up for you guys, and then I can show you what it looks like when everything's all clean and clear. Be right back. What's going on? All right, so it's been a few months. It's been a few months since that last part that you guys saw. I told you guys that I'd show you the place after everything's been set up, but it's actually now, so that was back in April. It is now June, or end of June, so it's almost first week of July. I've been busy, so I just got back from Malaysia and Singapore and just traveling. So that took up mid-June into now. And then all of May, it was just my birthday and then a lot more travel and stuff that happened. But right now, update. I've got one dining chair, I've got the carpet in, I have the TV stand. This is just a little side table. Then don't mind the Integra Type R exhaust muffler that's being shipped out to my friend back in the States, but I have my floor mat, which is from Miffy, online exclusive for Notori, which is cool. And then I also have another Miffy welcome mat. I have the entryway bench, so you put your shoes on in the mudroom, so you're not having to sit down on the floor or anything like that. Kitchen's the same, nothing's really changed besides just the dishes. A little spice rack, and then cutting boards, and then my knife. There is going to be a cabinet thing that's coming in that's going to be custom and assembled for this area so that I can put the rice cooker and then I can put some of like this stuff up there, because I don't really use this. I probably should for like storage and stuff, but I haven't really used it. I do need to get like a step stool. I do have one, but I don't trust it. I need like a more sturdy one. Put like long-term storage stuff in there, or supplies, things like that I don't need access to a lot. And then same thing for the mudroom. This door is magnetic, so these are also from Notori. Little key rings, umbrella holder, stuff like that. Helmet. But yeah, you guys saw that. And then for the bedroom, I got my mattress. So you guys saw that. This is also new. This is just like little knickknacks and hangers and things. So it has all my backpacks and bags, little collectibles, colognes, and then some other stuff. That's the step stool I was talking about. And then it's just storage. So I can get other attachments that can go underneath here. I could put more cabinets if I wanted to. But there's the side table and then the mattress. So the mattress is really comfy. I went on a little more firm side just because I'm a little bit older. So I don't want it too soft and then I wake up with like back issues or my back's hurting or whatnot. But I think eventually I might raise up this the headboard, because you can, there's different slots for a different height of the headboard. And then a couch and carpet will be here, and then I'll get the TV. And then there's also gonna be like a little, so it's gonna be a couch that turns into a pull-out, and then there's also gonna be like a little lounging chair here. And then I'll either put one here or maybe over there. It's going to be like a display shelf or cabinet so that I can like put all my achievements and things, or my little fancy knickknacks. I actually won this award at the car show at Kadena for my motorcycle. They had a motorcycle category. I wasn't expecting to win, but I won. So I was gonna put like a little display case or a little display shelf that has all of my achievements or all my knickknacks and things like that that are just like talkative pieces that I can, whenever friends or family come over, it's just a talking piece. So that'll be in the living room. And then another thing that you guys probably didn't see was the computer room or the office. So pretty much it's all done. I don't know if I want to keep this chair or if I'll use a different chair, but I just finished building the computer. 5070 arrives next week, I think. But this is a nice L-shaped desk where I can do hobby on this side, and then my PC gaming, editing, and streaming is here. And then I have something similar, like I said, like my little knickknacks and achievements, but this is pretty much all for photography. All my Liberty Walk stuff is here. All stuff I collected from America Fest. My Bear Brick, and then my watches, all my coins. I need to buy like a shadow box for my coins. And then this is just stuff for all the videography and attachments for the tripods, for the microphone, for the Osmo Action that I'm recording on. And then this is just like a charging station, hobby desk. So as I'm editing or waiting for stuff to encode, I can just turn my chair and then work hands-on with stuff. What else? My posters that were signed. And other than that, that's pretty much it. I want to ask my realtor if I can hang stuff, because I know these walls, I don't want to put holes in them, but they have like really thin nails that you can like hang up stuff that doesn't like really leave a noticeable mark. So I could probably use that. And then, oh yeah, I got all the curtains and stuff. So these are all just sheer curtains, blocks of sunlight. I think it's about like 70% UV comes through, and then it also helps regulate the heat as well, leaving and exiting. So it keeps the apartment a really good temperature. Eventually I'll buy like decorative blackout curtains for the secondary rail. But right now, I kind of like having the diffused light so that if I'm taking pictures or doing videos for you guys, then it has that natural light. I don't have to worry about doing the blackout curtains and having an artificial LED lamp or LED panel for now. But it is starting to get hot, so the sun does beam at us quite a bit since we're on the top floor. So the room does get a lot warmer than I'm used to. So that I have like the ACs. Let me finish editing the vlog for you guys and then work on part 2 later on down the road when all the furniture is here, so you guys get an update on that. And then you guys will probably be seeing the Malaysia, Singapore trip, wedding slash, it was a whole thing. But thanks for sticking with me, guys. Sorry for the late uploads. Life just been busy and getting in the way, but we're getting there. I'll finish this up for you guys and I'll post it as soon as I can. Laters.